5 things that I find attractive in a female.
Sonny Daniel Enterprises.
Number 1. This is the most shallow one out of all of them. Oh, I just saw her in the mall. Oh, I just saw her on Instagram. Initial attraction. It's a lot of different variables that go into this. Nice eyes, lips. I'm into a lot of different things. Here are some examples. Everybody ain't gonna like everything. You can't be mad at people for their own preference. Number 2, once I engage conversation with the girl, can she hold a conversation? Cause bro, let me tell you, I've texted some girls in my life. It's one in particular that I can think of right now. I don't even remember her name. It was like 5 years ago. She will go down in history as the most boring girl I've ever texted in my entire life. I would hit her up like, hey, what you up to? Reading a book. It was the deadest thing ever, bro. And I'm not even doing it any justice. I actually got an idea for a video going through old text messages to girls that I used to text. So post in the comments if you want to see that. Make sure you like the video because that will be very interesting. So yeah, number 2 is definitely conversation. Can you hold a conversation? Can you mentally relate to me on that type of level? The way you talk, your accent, your grammar. Number 3, interests, goals, and achievement. This is an important one. This is when it gets into the make or break situation. What are your interests? What are your goals? And what are your achievements? Now, I'm into so many different things I usually can relate to a lot of people, so if they don't line up, it's not gonna work in the long term. And number 4, sexual past, sexual interests. I don't want to feel like the girl I'm with has been with the whole damn town. And then sexual interests, what are you interested in? You can't be a stick in the mud in the bed either. You know what I mean? Even if you ain't got a past, you gotta be open to trying stuff. You gotta be open to exploring stuff. Cause you know, say if I want to do some crazy stuff with something, I can't get into detail over here. This YouTube, man. But say I want to do something and you don't want to do it just because of the fact you don't want to do it. You're being prudish. You can't be like that dealing with me because I'm gonna do everything to you and I want you to do everything to me. I'm a freak, you gotta be a freak. I ain't getting around town smashing everybody. You can't be getting around town smashing everybody. It's neutral, it's equal. And then number 5, man, last but not least, the most important thing to a long-term relationship with me is the support system that you bring to the table. Do you boost my spirit? Do you want to see me win? And do you care about me? For real. Cause see, there's a difference, man. See, not personally me, like when I'm dealing with somebody, say you want to be a race car driver, right? I'm the type of person, I'm gonna gas you up all the time. Like I'm gonna be like, yo, my babe about to be a race car driver. She gonna be the finest girl out here racing these cars. That's just the type of person I am. Also, how do you talk about me to other people? This has been something that really gets on my nerves with a lot of people that I've dealt with. You cool with me, but yet you will say some sneak to somebody else about me. Like say you having a conversation about YouTube or something and it's like, oh yeah, them gamers, man, like they don't really be doing nothing and they make all this money, and then you sit around and you just like, okay, that's cool. Or you go to somebody to talk about me to them. Everybody that I'm best friends with or close with, like I don't talk negative about you to nobody because I feel like I'm hurting your reputation and your reputation represents me to a sense. So it's like, why am I gonna down you to somebody else? You see what I mean? So I don't believe in that, man. I actually, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. If I find out you've been talking negative about me to somebody, you kind of crossed the line that it's hard to come back from. Because I don't trust you. It's like I can't trust that what I'm doing ain't gonna be in somebody else's ear and it ain't gonna be in somebody else's ear. So that's one of my biggest pet peeves. And then back to the support system, man. Like the real support. Do you really want to see me win? Do you really want to see me make it? And do you boost my spirit? Do you motivate me? You know what I mean? Because this kind of stuff is important, man. Like I'm telling you, it's little things like that you don't realize that is important. And that's why I put for number 1 the real shallow surface stuff, because looks and all of that is your initial attraction. That's what you're initially attracted to. But when you get down to like number 4, number 5, like this is deep stuff that actually is gonna make or break a relationship or make or break a friendship or any kind of connection you have with a person. For me personally, I think a lot of people can relate to it. Let me know if you agree with the 5 things that I find attractive, fellas. If you want to chime in and add add something to it. Just to go over them again, number 1 was looks. How do you look? Your appearance. How do you know what I'm saying? Like everything surface about a person, number 1. Number 2 was conversation. How do you hold a conversation? Your accent, your grammar, the way you talk, you know, stuff like that. Number 3 was interest, goals, and achievements. Things that you've accomplished, things that you want to accomplish. What are your goals in life? Number 4 was sexual things, your sexual history, your sexual interests, stuff like that. Get more into that realm of it. And then number 5 was the support system, the actual caring about a person and wanting to really see them succeed, the backbone of somebody where you really got their back and you really support them and you really don't want to see nothing negative said about the person and you don't want to see nothing negative done to the person. I'm pretty sure that summarizes all 5 things that I need to line up, which, you know, I've been told several thousands of times that I'm extremely picky, but you know, let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if they have 3 out of those 5, you'll be okay with it, or 4 out of those 5, you'll be okay with it. Dudes, y'all post the 5 things that you find attractive in a female. Ladies, y'all post the 5 things you find attractive in a man, and I will be making some follow-up videos, this type of video coming soon. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for showing love. Make sure you post in them comments and let me know your 5 things that you find attractive. Also, make sure you like the video, because if y'all keep liking the video, I'm gonna keep putting out good content. And by the way, gaming. I just saw AT&T said they're coming back to advertise on YouTube, but they ain't putting ads on gaming videos. That's why I'm not doing gaming no more. Peace.
Let me see you dance.